Hey guys, and welcome back to this Chelsea FIFA 21 career mode where we will be beginning Season 2. Super important episode, but I'm glad to say the board are happy with our performance as manager. We will be keeping our jobs, we will be staying here at Chelsea. The players and staff clearly respect us, seem to have done an excellent job aligning ourselves with the club culture and vision both on and off the pitch, and they'd be happy for us to continue what we've started, which was a good foundation to build upon. We didn't win any silverware, so next season the aim is to go all out for everything and bring those trophies to West London. I plan to check the budget, sign some players, let a lot of players go because so many players have come back from loans and time away from the club that we should be able to raise some decent funds, improve the squad and just go for it. You know me, same as always, we're not going to mess around with any of this pre-season stuff. Sim through the friendlies, we're going to get to league matches, the opening day of the season in today's episode, regardless of what else happens. We're going straight to it. But I will accept the American Challenge Cup because it's got the most prize money, and I believe in the boys. Lots of you will be dying to know the transfer budget. £167.1 million is the budget that we've been given. That figure is going to go up because we've got so many players to get rid of. We've also got a wage budget of over £500,000, which is awesome. But if we go to the squad hub, lots of players, Michy Batshuayi to name one, coming back from their loan deals that are just not part of the squad. Jamal Blackman, another 27 years old, going to transfer list him. He spent last season out on loan. Then we've got Mendy, Jerish and Kepa. Lots of people recommending that we sell either Mendy or Kepa and bring in Donnarumma or Dean Henderson or somebody like that. At the moment, I'm not going to transfer list any of them. We might try and use them in a swap deal. Malang Sarr is with us, joining Borussia Dortmund though when the transfer window opens. He couldn't agree terms with us. Malang Sarr is leaving the club in the summer, which is annoying, but he would have struggled to get in our team anyway. He's a bright young talent, but there's just no room for him here at Chelsea. Ethan Ampadu, we are keeping. Mark Guehi is going to be transfer listed. He spent last season out on loan. He can leave. Rudiger, not going to transfer list, but kind of open to offers. And then the one player that we are definitely going to get rid of is Davide Zappacosta. Cover at right back, no longer needed. We've got Aspi, we've got Reece James. He can go. Trevor Chalobah is going to be transfer listed too. Also spent last year out on loan. Kennedy, Chelsea's forgotten man, also transfer listed. Billy Gilmore is back, which is great. He's 74 rated. We're going to look to integrate him as much as we can. Then we've got Ruben Loftus-Cheek, obviously back from his loan spell, 81 rated. We can incorporate him in. Lewis Baker is going to be transfer listed, 26 years old now, and we've got young talent that is already ahead of him. So he's way down the pecking order. Ziyech going nowhere. Mount, of course. Palomino, no. Conor Gallagher, I'm going to keep around. He's had a couple of successful loan spells now. 73 rated, showing good potential. We will keep him around for the cup games. Izzy Brown, or Isaiah Brown, is going to be transfer listed. Spent time on, at Huddersfield and other decent level clubs, but not needed here at Chelsea. I don't want to be completely brutal, but we are going to have a little bit of a clear out. Lucas Piazzon, also been at Chelsea for a number of years. Never gets played, never gets game time, is shipped out here, there and everywhere. He's now 27 and his career has kind of hit a stumbling block. He can get off the books. Of course, Ugbo is going to go as well. He can leave, and Michy Batshuayi is also going to be transfer listed, and for him, we should be able to request a decent transfer fee. That leaves us with just Jovic and Tammy up front. Timo Werner now listed as a left winger, but the Premier League's top scorer is not going to be playing out wide. He's a Golden Boot winner, goals and assists as well. He got the most assists in the Premier League. He will very much be playing a crucial role as a striker again. Which then takes us to think about the inbound transfers. And I've been reading through the comments on the past 4 or 5 episodes, and these are the names that were constantly suggested. Donnarumma, 87 rated, just 22 years old. Incredible goalkeeper. At Milan, we may be putting a bid in for him. Maybe looking to use Kepa, maybe Mendy in exchange. We'll see how that goes. Declan Rice, his name has constantly come up throughout this career mode as well. We've tried to sign him numerous times. West Ham have been unwilling to negotiate with us as we are a rival club, but we will be going for him again. If that fails, then we've got Dennis Zakaria, also suggested. Incredible potential, 6'3", 24 years of age. Swiss international, will be taking him, no problem, if we can't get our man Declan. I know Zakaria is rated, higher than Declan already, but Declan Rice would be cool if we can prize him away from our Premier League rivals West Ham. Jadon Sancho, also constantly suggested. The only downside with him is this £150 million evaluation. That would be the entire budget, and look at the price. We might have to offer between 173 and 233 million to get him. Yes, we can do exchanges. No, I don't want to. I actually don't want to. There's no player of ours that is valued extremely highly that I would probably want to swap. Camavinga has a release clause of 32.5 million, so that's worst case scenario for him. The young midfielder, they reckon we can get him for 20 though. So maybe we would prefer him over Zakaria or Declan Rice should we fail in that regard. Yes, he's lower rated, but he is also just 18 years of age. Adama Traore, we're missing a bit of a natural wide right midfield player. Got Callum Hudson-Odoi that I'm keeping. I'm not selling because you guys were quite stubborn in your reasoning for me wanting to keep him. And I've listened to your comments and he will be going nowhere. But Adama Traore was suggested, not valued incredibly highly. I think we could prize him away from Wolves should we want to. On the other side, Benrahma, we're actually not going to go for. We're going to remove him from the shortlist. But Jack Grealish, Villa battled bravely for relegation last season. I reckon we can prize the captain away here. Valuation not overly high again for England international player, which he is now. Could be going in for Jack to give Pulisic some competition on the left. And in terms of striker options, the consensus that I was getting is Jovic out, this man in, if we can make it happen. One thing I have done immediately at the start of Season 2 is set up a scouting network for youth players. 3 youth scouts, Jesse Burton, Ulfa Vaj, I've probably pronounced that Vaj. I've probably pronounced that way wrong. And Don Alcoin to go out and try and find us. Jesse Burton is going to be looking for young, technically gifted players in England. We've sent this guy to Spain and this guy to Brazil to find us a new attacking talent. See what they can do. Hopefully a striker. We have also placed Hakim Ziyech on an advanced playmaker development plan. I can't even speak. On an advanced playmaker development plan because of the boosts to his currently 2-star weak foot. Very good player. We sometimes play him on the right, which means he has to shoot with his right if the ball comes to him quickly. Not overly comfortable doing that right now. So we put him on this. His attacking positioning, vision crossing, all of that stuff will improve, but along with his weak foot. 12 weeks. Let's see how it goes. Straight away, Hoffenheim in for a player that is not on the transfer list, but they're willing to offer a player and 8.9 million for Fikayo Tomori, which I will happily reject. And confirmation there that the deal between Malang Sarr and Dortmund, it's actually a loan deal. I completely forgot it was only a loan deal. 1 year loan. I remember negotiating that. I thought he was out of contract and I was quite surprised by that, but no, it is only loan. It's going to Dortmund, which is pretty cool. The offer for Tomori, I'm just going to straight up reject it. Might be a good deal. The player they're offering in exchange is a centre-back, similar rating, plus the money. But Tomori, we want to keep around. Well, hey, the financial report. Earlier this season, we set out to complete our long-term goal of increasing the club's worth. We've done it already. It was a 3-season goal. We've absolutely smashed it. Just reminding ourselves of the short-term goals then. Win the Premier League title, win the FA Cup, win the Champions League. Oh my word. Then we've got to sign 4 of the best players in the world. 2 more of them, because we've already signed 2. And then, yeah, Youth Academy. Oh God, they won a lot at Chelsea, don't they? Look at the state of that. Now then. Interesting offer. João Mario and 2.6 million have been offered from Inter Milan. What on earth do we think of that? I don't really want João Mario, you know. But he is 81 rated. We're going to view him, have a little look. Doesn't really fit in with what we need. We're looking for a new player in that position anyway. Decent offer. I'm going to negotiate. I want just a great deal of money, I think, for Rudiger. It's going straight in then. 40 million is what I'm asking for. Had a nice little pre-season haircut. Ooh, you know that managers are broken in the negotiation scenes on FIFA. You have another proposition in mind. That's Antonio Conte, look. We're also willing to offer Ivan Perisic. They're desperate to do a player swap. They're not going to give us the money. Perisic would actually be a decent option, but he's getting on a little bit now. So I'm gonna just straight up reject this. They can offer the money if they want, but they're gonna have to come in with a new bid. Then we've got the boys taking on Barcelona. Fairly strong Barcelona team. Actually, we've put out pretty much our strongest 11. We're going to quick sim it. Hope the boys can do the business. The result is in. We've lost 2-1. That's disappointing, but Timo Werner did get on the score sheet, and that is promising. Declan Rice has been approached by Lazio. 32.1 million. No, go away. We're going to put a bid in now if we can. And another offer for Rudiger, this time from Napoli. Serie A club's really wanting Tony Rudiger. I'm going to ask for around about 40 mil. That's what I'd like to let Rudiger go, I think. It's quite highly rated, you know. Nah, 40 mil. Way too much, apparently. Everybody's storming out. I guess we'll just keep him. So, second game of the pre-season competition, and this is the one that everybody in our group must win. We've got Barcelona, PSG, and Internacional. We've put out a Resi team that's still extremely strong. Look, Chilwell, Azpi, Torres, Zuma, Jorginho, Billy Gilmore, Hudson-Odoi, Mount, Jovic. Big names in there. Still should be enough to get us the victory here. Let's see how it goes. We're quick simming the game. Oh, my word. Boys. We're out the competition. 88th minute winner. And that is exactly why you lot are on the bench or not playing. Offer coming in then for Kurt Zuma. Leicester willing to give us a Josi Perez and 11.6 million for Kurt Zuma, who received a couple of shout-outs for player of the season. It was overwhelmingly Timo Werner, by the way. Then Thiago Silva, Kai Havertz, and then a few mentions for this man, Kurt Zuma. Let's have a little negotiation here. Let's negotiate with Leicester. I'm going to go back to Leicester and say, basically, if you want Kurt Zuma, you pay his valuation, or near enough, so 25 million, plus Soyuncu. You chuck him in the deal as well. I actually feel like I feel like they're going to go mental, but should I ask for more? I'm going to ask for more. I'm going to be really cheeky. If you want our players, guys, you pay big bucks. Counter him way too high. He's going to storm out, but... So now they've offered 600k and Manuel Akanji. No. How about 30 mil and young upcoming left wing talent Harvey Barnes? That would be a good deal for us. No, absolutely not. Clear off then. We keep Kurt Zuma, which I'm happy about. Before you all kill me in the comments, I know I'm countering way too high. He's a player that I don't want to sell. I don't want to block all offers because it is possible that we could get a banging deal out of it. But if they want to pay, they want to take our players, they're going to have to pay over the odds. Big signing for Burnley, by the way. Felipe Anderson, 23.5 mil. Begovic. Could Begovic be returning to Stamford Bridge? Bournemouth have offered him in exchange for Jamal Blackman and just over £500,000 chucked in as well. I don't know how old Begovic is at the moment, but I'd rather just have cash, I think. We've got Jerish, we've got Mendy, we've got Kepa. If we negotiate that one. Come on, guys. 1.5 mil and you can take him. There we go. They can offer it straight away. Probably lowballed ourselves there, but it gets Blackman off the books. It's money. It's salary wage as well. Salary wage? Salary budget money as well. Okay, it's not any of those things because he's pulled out of his move to Bournemouth. They couldn't agree personal terms. Leicester City have come in this time for Rudiger. Do you think they'd offer Soyuncu in this deal? I've asked for Soyuncu plus £20 million in cash. I have another proposition. They're ready to just pay the fee. They're not willing to swap players. Fine, they obviously want to keep Soyuncu, in which case we propose a new fee around about, let's go 39 mil. I'd happily accept 39 mil for Tony Rudiger. I don't think Leicester are going to be willing to pay it, but if they are, jobs are good in. No, they're just taking the mickey. They're doing the Arsene Wenger thing. Let's offer an extra quid and hope that Chelsea accept it. 37.5. Come on, this is how negotiations work. What do you reckon? No, see you later, Brendan. Bald Brendan. Right, the final game. And it's a 4-2-4 formation for PSG. Man, they are confident. We've pretty much put our first team back out. We finally get a win. Timo Werner with both goals. Neymar with a goal for PSG sandwiched in the middle of those two. But a win is nice. A win is nice. I don't think it gets us through the group, but it's nice. So here's an offer that I'm actually quite happy with. I would normally, under any circumstances, take this. Oscar DeMarcos and 2.6 mil in exchange for Zappacosta. Now, I'm actually okay with that, although DeMarcos is 32 years old. So I'm going to negotiate it, take him out, see if we can just get the money. Asking for 12.5 million for Zappacosta. Done. That was easy. That's how I wish all negotiations went for. A player we don't want, a player they want, they're just happy to pay. Huddersfield want Palomino on loan. Nope, because it's an option to buy. And then Liverpool. Whoa. What do we do with this? First of all, we deal with this one. We just reject it. Palomino is staying. But this, we have to respect. I am actually happy to let him go now that he's in his 30s. But, I don't know. 130 mil we could potentially ask for Liverpool. Or a lot of money and someone decent in exchange. Gone pretty mental with this one. I have asked for Fabinho plus £50 million in cash. Don't think they're going to pay it. No, they're absolutely not. They're not interested in swapping players. Fine. In which case I've asked for 135 million straight up. They're not willing to budge. Neither are we then. I am very, very happy to keep N'Golo Kante in the team. Absolutely fine. Declan Rice. West Ham are just not willing to negotiate with us. Looks like he's going to be going to Lazio should that deal go through. But in terms of other players coming in, I don't know who we prioritise here. Got a lot of money to spend. Tempted to try and bring this man in and get Jovic out. I don't know if Dortmund would be willing to do that. There's also the whole Jack Grealish thing, who can play anywhere really. Centre mid, cam, left wing. Or Adama Traore, natural wide on the right. But I think what I'm going to do first is go for Camavinga and see if we can get him in for 20 mil. That would be a really good signing for me. Trying to use Izzy Brown in the deal. So offer Isaiah Brown and 10 mil for Camavinga. Yeah, they're not having it, are they? It's got a release clause though, so we can go back in. Right, we're going for Adama Traore. Naturally a wide right-sided player, a right winger. That was like a real tongue twister for me. I'm going to offer 25 mil to start with. I think that would be a bit of a steal if Wolves would be willing to accept that. I don't think they will offer accept 25 mil straight up. They want Rudiger and 17 million. Now, one thing we have got is an abundance of centre-backs. Saul, Pau Torres, Thiago Silva, Kurt Zuma. But I don't know if we want to let Rudiger go as part of this deal. Certainly not with 17 million going in the other direction. Maybe Rudiger and 5 mil. I think that would improve our current squad. I think we've got options to cover Rudiger, but not necessarily other options to cover wide on the right hand side. I want to use Ziyech more in that cam role, which is what he's suited as. So Rudiger and 5 mil. Will Wolves accept that? Nope. Absolutely not. Okay, fine. We will counter. We will remove Rudiger and we will offer 35 mil for Traore. See if we can get the deal done straight up in cash. Boom. All right, we have a deal. Tidy up the paperwork and we're free to approach Traore. Okay, just straight up cash. 35 mil for a player with that amount of pace. Not bad. So right, they've literally just come in and said, we actually want a pay cut from what he's on at Wolves. They want a big signing bonus and another big appearance bonus, which we will try and edit down. You can have the big bonus. It won't be as big as that, and you'll have to make a lot more appearances to get it. We'll up the wage by nothing, and we'll reduce that down to $500,000. They should still accept that, I think. Should still accept that. I'd be very happy if Adama Traore signs on the dotted line. They want the big bonus, man. Fine, I'm not going to argue over bonuses. Adama Traore becomes the first signing for us here in our second season at Chelsea. And look at him, he looks delighted. Really happy to have him on board. I don't know why, mate, he's a representative of Roma FC, but, you know, there we go. We know FIFA is broken. Adama Traore joins in those games where we struggled last season, the Real Madrids. He can be the key. That pace, even coming off the bench, he's happy to do that role. Could be the key to opening up some defences. And then this is really the deal that everyone wants done. The priority is to sign a decent goalkeeper. He is valued at 88 million. We know goalkeepers are expensive. I am willing to offer Kepa and 35 million pounds. 35 million with Kepa going in the other direction to Milan to get Donnarumma in at Chelsea. Are they likely to accept that? We can agree to swap Donnarumma for Kepa, but we want to add 108 million? Are you okay, Milan? Are you okay? Kepa and 108 million? No. We've upped it quite a bit. Kepa and 50 million, which essentially makes this a 100 million pounds transfer. Sorry, no, it's non-negotiable. Okay, fine. See ya. We'll go for somebody else. Maybe a Dean Henderson. Yeah, good one. The Golden Boot winner. The most assists in the Premier League. PSG won him. Fine. But you give us somebody like Mbappe or Neymar in return. I've been so incredibly cheeky. I've said, give us Mbappe and 25 mil and you can have Timo. Get out. That was my plan. Leave us alone. Timo's not for sale. So now we're with Dortmund negotiating for Erling Haaland. Obviously, we know we're going to have to pay a lot. He's only 20. He's one of the best strikers in the game right now. We're offering 60 mil plus Luka Jovic, which seems a lot, but I don't think they're going to accept it. I don't think they're willing to accept it. We want 85 mil, but they want Kante and 85 mil. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They can have somebody else, but they're not having N'Golo Kante. What wingers do we have that we can chuck into the deal? Nobody that I really want to get rid of. Kennedy? What use is that? Midfielders? Anyone? Not really, again. Maybe Ruben Loftus-Cheek? If they're desperate for a midfielder, maybe Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek and 75 mil. That would be a better deal for us, I think, but don't think they're going to accept that either. But they want Loftus-Cheek, but they also want 134 mil added. Yeah, go away. I've gone Loftus-Cheek and 80 mil. Final offer. No, it's not happening. Not happening. End that negotiation. Man, buying players is tough. You literally have to spend so much money to get the best players. Obviously, you have to expect that. Just an interesting thing of note. When we're in the transfer hub, you can see Declan Rice has left West Ham and joined Lazio, which means we can buy him from Lazio, but we need to wait because he's just moved. Big signing for Newcastle. You can see Steve Bruce there in the picture with Javi Martinez. It is Javi, isn't it? Javi Martinez. He's getting on a little bit now, but very experienced. Will be a good addition to that Newcastle midfield. 16.7 mil. Oh, what is it with players not agreeing personal terms, man? Zappacosta has pulled out of his deal to Bilbao Athletic Club. Don't know why. Couldn't agree personal terms again. It's all right, though, because Benfica are back with an offer that I'd be happy to straight up accept. Boom. Go to Portugal, please. Another loan offer for Palomino. It's just a no-go. Ooh, Bayern. Willing to give us 27.6 mil and Barrios in exchange for Mason Mount. That is a big deal. That is actually a pretty big deal. But if I sell Mason Mount, I will get slaughtered in the comment section. So again, keeping up our incredibly cheeky mindset. You want Mount? Give us Kimmich. Could have gone for Goretzka here, but give us Kimmich. Ready for the storm out? Boom! There it is. Get out. Big signing for Liverpool. Kostas Manolas. Now, Manolas. We will be looking at all the deals before the opening game. So don't panic that I'm not showing you the deals yet. We've got to get some deals done of our own though. Although I don't feel pressured into doing so. I think the squad is very good. That man was suggested, but Juventus have beat us to the signing of Wilfried Zaha. Might go in for Grealish, but do we need players in that position? We've got players that can do a job there. I don't really know where we improve. Other than pick this guy up and literally drop him off, force his hand into signing the contract, don't know what I've got to do to get rid of this guy. I don't want him here. Trying to get Dean Henderson now. Not happening. Man United won't negotiate with us because we are a rival club, which is annoying. So I'm going to make Camavinga the target here. Not going to pay the 32. I'm going to try and get him for 20 and stop messing around with exchanges. Straight up 20 mil. Please accept. Please accept. They want Rudiger. They really want Rudiger, which is it's cheaper than his release clause, but I don't know why I'm so reluctant to let Rudiger go. We could literally get Camavinga in for no money, but we'd end up just selling Rudiger anyway. 24.5 mil, straight up cash, no exchange. Camavinga to Chelsea. So we've got him down to 28. 28, a decent deal for a young 18-year-old midfielder? Probably. Now I'm annoyed that I didn't include Rudiger because I could have saved some cash. But yeah, I think we do that. Camavinga, 28.8 million. Young, up-and-coming talent. We can nurture him through. He's just so crowded in the midfield area. That being said, he was suggested a number of times in the comments. I've tried to be cheeky and offer him 15 grand and £100,000 signing bonus He's happy with 15.5. Wants, not a lot in terms of bonuses. Camavinga, second signing of this transfer window. Second signing of season number 2. Eduardo Camavinga joins the Blues. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that one too. 2 good signings, I feel. Going in now for Jan Oblak. We're offering Kepa and 60 mil in exchange for, in my opinion, the best goalkeeper on the planet right now. 92 rated. They can agree the deal to swap Kepa, but they want an additional 120 million pounds. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. You can go Kepa and 75. They're going to tell me that it's non-negotiable. Even that's quite a lot of money for a keeper, to be fair. Sticking to our price. Kepa and 80. Is that just too much? I could sell Kepa for probably... I don't even know, man. I feel like this is wild, but we do need a keeper. It's quite a priority position for us. Yeah, they're not willing to negotiate. No goalkeeper for us. No goalkeeper for us unless we look elsewhere. Going back to Milan, Kepa and 50 mil for Donnarumma. They want Kepa and 108. I feel like we might be able to get that down. Kepa and... I just want a new keeper, guys. You keep spamming me in the comments about getting a better keeper. Kepa and 65 mil. We're starting to go way over his valuation, but he is a good... Okay, 98 they've come down to. Kepa and 70. That's crazy money still, but it is 22-year-old Donnarumma will be our keeper for some time. They're not willing to reduce the fee any further. This is your last chance. Kepa and 75 mil. I mean, Kepa's not bad. He will do us here, but Donnarumma would be the better option if we can make it happen. There we go. Boom. They were playing hardball. Kepa and 75 mil for Donnarumma. Not the worst. Goalkeepers are expensive. So the offer is on the table. 50 grand a week. $250,000 for signing. He wants 70k a week. And he wants... Okay, we don't keep many clean sheets. We conceded over 40 goals last season. Oh, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to get picky over bonuses. Could easily narrow that down, but I'm not too bothered. Donnarumma joins Chelsea. Kepa going to Italy to join Milan. Good deal. Or have we paid way too much? Not happy about this. Mateo Kovacic, sprained ankle in training. He's going to miss 6 weeks, which will put him out for the start of the season, which is actually going to be against newly promoted Watford. Then I think we've got West Ham, then Crystal Palace. So no key games. After that, it's Manchester United. So hopefully he will be back for that one. He should be. But we've got all of our youth scout reports in, looking for attacking players. Now, that one tickles my pickle. Eduardo de Souza is an attacking-minded player. Lots of potential there. You've got Pedro Azevedo and Philip Moraes, who I'm not going to bring in. But Eduardo, valued at 2.1 mil already, could be an excellent addition to the youth team. So we will sign him, Eduardo de Souza. Everyone else can be scouted further. I know it's quite early to be signing players for the youth team, but it is what it is. Then we've got Pablo Jimenez on this card. Look at that, passing and defending. Wow. Positions are not yet known. And then we've got Pedro Montes as well. 15 years old. Of course he is. Look at that hairline. I'm really tempted with Pablo Jimenez, you know. I know Montes has got more potential and he's a year younger. Do you know what? I'm going to sign Jimenez. We'll keep the 15-year-old scouting further. And then we've got the final youth report, which is... not that one. Got the final youth report, which is actually looking for players in the UK. In England. So we'll see what we've discovered here. Oliver Garner. Cool, look at that. 16 years old. And he's left-footed, which could be cool. Michael Little. Wow. These players, man. Henry Beaumont. And Jensen Kendall. Now, I think we bring in all of these. Michael Little. Harry Beaumont. And Oliver Garner. We're going to go heavy on youth this year, guys. For the cup games. And for squad rotation. That being said, I'm not promoting them all to first team immediately. Don't worry, they're not going to be starting up front when we travel to Tottenham away. Man City, what? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, wow, wow. Big offer. from City for Mason Mount. Now, I'm sure loads of you right now are staring at your screen going, if you don't accept this, man, I am going to ruin you. However, do we want to sell Mason Mount to Man City? It's huge dollar. But he's such a key part of the Chelsea team. Doesn't always start, but he's such a key part. Is there anyone we can rob? All right, I'll do one with you. Give us Phil Foden. All right, we asked for it. You want Mason Mount? You give us 99 million. They're never going to pay nearly 100 million for Mason Mount. Never. Should have accepted it, shouldn't I? Although, that being said, he is another player who down in the comments got some recommendations for player of the season. Could be a big year for him. And that would be why Leicester were not keen on putting Soyuncu in the deal. That he's gone to Sevilla. Dortmund want Ethan Ampadu. Spent last season out on loan. He's not valued very highly. I mean, I wish he was valued more than that, but maybe he's a player we can let go for around 5 mil. Like I said, we're super crowded. He's 69 rated, and whilst I do believe he's actually a very good player and worth more than that, it's just we don't need to be carrying him. We're gonna stunt his growth, stop his development. Yeah, that would do. 5,090,000. Are they willing to pay it? 3.1. Oh, man, it seems wrong, but I am kind of. Yeah, I'll accept it. Ampadu's not going to get a lot of game time. Bright young talent at Chelsea, don't get me wrong, but we'll let him leave. He can fly the nest. Right, guys, we're about to jump into game time, but before we do, just having a look at some of the big deals that have gone through. Wan-Bissaka joins Real Madrid. Luis Alberto joins Real Madrid. They're smashing the cash, or splashing, I should say. Smashing the cash, yeah, there's a fiver. Splashing the cash this year. Donnarumma joins us in the biggest deal. 75 million plus Kepa, obviously taking that value. But that's why Leicester let Soyuncu go, because Diego Carlos went in the other direction. He's joined Leicester, 56.9 million. Luis Suarez has gone to Bayern Munich. Fair enough. Vinicius joins Lyon. Casteels joins Spurs. Yuri Tillmans joins Dortmund. Nabil Fekir, who we actually were going to shortlist, he was suggested in the comments, has joined Arsenal for 47.9 mil. Manolas joins Liverpool. Raul Jimenez goes to Barca. That's your Suarez replacement done. Romagnoli joins Barca. Saganov. Some massive deals, guys. Massive, massive deals. Hummels went to Leipzig. Zaha, we know, left the Prem. Isco went to Man United. That is a great signing. Isco to Man United. 37.8 million. Coutinho to Juve. Koundé joins Napoli. Pereira to Spurs. And then, of course, we bought Adama Traore too, which I'm super happy with. Going further down, Hermoso joins into Declan Rice. 32 mil Lazio got him for. Bargain. Idrissa Gana Gueye joined Inter Milan. Camavinga to Chelsea. 3 good signings in my opinion. We've strengthened the squad a lot. Ethan Ampadu has completed his move to Dortmund. I'm a bit sad about that one. We let him go on the cheap, but it is what it is. An offer as well from Ajax for Michy Batshuayi. I am happy. I could negotiate more, but it's more than his value. We'll get him off the books. £22 million added to our budget would be great. We won't get the full amount, of course, but it is what it is. And we're on the eve of the opening game of the season, and Rudiger chatting about how he doesn't want to be benched. This man gives me so much grief in this career mode. I kind of wish I sold him, but first game of this season, excuse me, nerves that is. Watford away. Drop a like to give me good luck. Let's go. Finally. So Watford back in the Prem. First time of asking. Vicarage Road in the game, as we know. Let's go, boys. This is the start of our dominance, right? I'm probably saying this now, and you'll cut to the end of the game, and I'll be like, I can't believe we lost that game. I can't believe it. But this is the start of the season. It's huge, huge for us to get off to a good start. And these games, obviously, it goes without saying, you have to win them. Donnarumma, the new number 1 in goal. Look at the size of him. It's very hard to pick the starting 11 as well today. But one thing I will say is our squad is strong. Debut for Adama Traore. Debut as well for Donnarumma. Camavinga has to settle for a place on the bench. But the Bayern boys at the back with Thiago Silva and Reece James. Havertz, Kante and Mason Mount. Obviously no Kovacic today because he's injured. Pulisic on the left. Timo Werner in the middle. And Adama Traore on the right. How terrifying is that front three? It's a 4-4-1-1 formation for Watford. Sarr, obviously the danger man that we're going to have to watch out for. I am so confident of winning this game, though. Oh, no. Defend. Watford coming forward. Here is Sarr. Oh, has it taken off him by Sula. Now we break. This is what our team is set up to do. Timo's going. Ball over the top. Timo's got pace. Touch. Finish. Oh, Timo picks up where he left off. I thought the touch was a bit heavy. I thought Ben Foster was going to get there, but he couldn't. I could have squared it to Adama Traore. I didn't. We went on. Timo Werner just beats the defender, heads it down, and then Foster's done everything. He's made himself big. He's rushed out, but hasn't beaten Timo to the ball, and he had the awareness to just pick out the top corner as if it was nothing. 33 Premier League goals last season, and he's got one inside 15 minutes today. I think we're inside 15 minutes. Yeah, 11 minutes. Look how excited he is. Watford coming forward. Oh, put the ball here. It's cleverly. Kante chasing back. Don't concede early, boys. Clean sheet on his debut for Donnarumma. We're doing the world of good, and he's going to have to make a save. And I mean, if that's the only save he has to make today, it's a very easy day's work for the new man. But we can break, and we can break so fast. So much pace in attack. Pulisic cuts back. Davies is inside. Alphonso Davies actually knocks it back to Kante. To Mount. Mount round the corner. Timo Werner. Oh, miss kick. Absolute miss kick. Should have been two. Mount drives it out towards Adama Traore, looking for an opportunity to stretch his legs. He's kept the ball. Reece James on the overlap. Chance to whip one into the box. He's done that. Oh, what a save. Overhead, Timo. Where's the ball? How high did that ball? It just didn't come down. Kante. Into Mount. Timo's going again. Timo's gone again. Angles against him. Defender eyeing him up. Timo wants it on his own. Still got it. Oh, handball. Handball in the box. Ref could have played advantage, but of course you'd rather take the penalty. Let's have a little look at it. It's point blank range. I feel a bit sorry for the defender here. Oh, it's hit him on... It's come back through his legs and hit his hand. Timo it is who's actually put the ball down. I'm going to just try and drive this into the top corner. There we go. Sit the keeper down. I was a bit worried then. Kind of got the jitters before taking the penalty, but Timo Werner makes it 2 for him and 2 for us. And we're off to a flyer this season. The Watford fans trying to put him off. Timo having none of it. Just sends the keeper the wrong way. It's a decent pen. I can assure you we haven't changed the difficulty, but it makes a nice change from playing teams like Bayern and Real Madrid to then come to Vicarage Road. No disrespect to Watford, but they're going to be fighting for their Premier League survival this season. Ball out to Adama on his debut. Some new squad numbers in the lineup as well today. Alphonso Davies now wearing the number 3 shirt. Obviously our primary left back. You can take that option. Ben Chilwell keeps number 21. And the half-time whistle goes here. It's been all Chelsea. It's been very comfortable in this first half. Those fans applaud us off. Yes, Kai. Timo's there. Adama Traore picks the ball up. Wants to run at Watford, of course. That's what he does. Knocks it to Mason Mount, who has a touch. Has a strike. It's saved. It's come out to Pulisic with the rebound. Deflects. Goes wide. Oh, done me there. Dived in. Want to keep that clean sheet, of course. Alphonso Davies with some defending to do. Sarr is also quick. Davies does some defending. Doesn't get too much on it. Certainly doesn't get the ball away. He does now at the second time of asking. Timo beats his man to the ball. Oh, Timo's great footwork. Pulisic's gone. Christian Pulisic is in. He's got Traore with him. I'm not going to sweat it. I'm going to try and finish with Christian Pulisic because that's what he deserves. Watford 0, Chelsea 3. What a start to the season we are having, guys. Squad feels good. Formation feels good. It's only going to get better as well as we progress through the season, hopefully. Now, I could have sweated that across, but there's no way I'm not shooting with Christian. Here is Timo. Got defender speed. Christian's gone again, you know. Blooming good pass. Oh, see ya. Look at that skill. Kai Havertz, top corner! Werner, Pulisic, Havertz, all deserve credit for that goal. Kai is now 91 rated, by the way, which is insane. Valuation is a joke, but he's our Kai, and I'm happy to have him. That's my favourite goal of the lot, I think. Look at this from Pulisic. Through the legs, I believe. No, just round the side. Cuts it back, and a first-time finish with no doubt whatsoever. Game is quite clearly in the bag, so I'm making a triple change. Resting some players. Quiet debut for Adama Traore. Most of our players been down the left, but Camavinga coming on. Hakim Ziyech coming on, and Callum Hudson-Odoi also coming on to get his first taste of Premier League action this season. That's all their first taste, isn't it? It's the opening day. Brains. Ball is played out wide, looking for Sarr. Sarr with the first time cross. Sula has to take charge of that, and he did so brilliantly. Here's Camavinga, looking for N'Golo. Finds Davies. Pulisic, Camavinga. This is beautiful football from Chelsea. Go on, boy. N'Golo lays it off. There he is. N'Golo. Oh, good effort. Good save. God. Will Hughes is breaking, of all people. Thiago trying to get back into stoppage time. What's going on here? Yeah, just get on the floor, mate. Just get in the bin. Ball into N'Golo. What a perfect start. I tell you what, could get even better. Could get even better. I've seen the run of Reece James. He's seen the run of Hudson-Odoi, but we're not going to get a chance to do it. Watford 0, Chelsea 4, and that's how you start a season. Could fully imagine that we're going to be top of that league. And we are. Of course we are. There you see it. Arsenal second. United third. I'm not sure how long this episode is going to be, but I feel like we did quite a lot of negotiating, so I'm actually going to stop it there. Apologies if it ends up being really short. I don't think it will be. Obviously, the start of a Premier League season, you've got your squad reports, you've got your transfer targets, your shortlist, all your bids in and out, then your games. I feel like it will be long enough. So, yeah, we'll end it there. Top of the table after one game. Can't really ask for much more, to be honest. Cannot really ask for much more. Just hope that we stay there come the end of the season. Just looking at the other results on the right-hand side. City 2, Brighton 1. Sheffield United 1, Leicester 1. Man United beat Burnley convincingly. Palace beat Everton. That's a good result for them. Liverpool just beating newly promoted Brentford 2-1. Arsenal with a convincing win, but not as convincing as yours truly. So down at the bottom of the table, it's literally just the teams in reverse. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed the signings, guys. Hope you're hyped for the season ahead. Do please drop me a like if you are. Let me know your comments and your thoughts down below. I do read them all, so keep them coming. And yeah, onwards and upwards for the boys here in Season 2, which should be a big one. See you next time.